Okay. So don't grab the belt, just because like sometimes when you're fighting, the belt is gonna like be loose and it'll come off, as well as it can kind of spin.
Okay.
Right. So what you really want to look for is to kind of like go under that fabric and actually grab like a wedgie grip.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if you guys bully people in Sweden, but so he's gonna be a good partner right now, and he's gonna backstep just a little bit. Perfect, right here. Okay, and we'll just relax here. Yeah, we'll just go relaxed here. So throw that right leg over, relax here. This is lightly here. This left foot is gonna clip his far thigh, and then your right hand just come up and grab this hip material. Good. Yep. And now left foot on the floor. Left foot on the floor. Shrimp out a little bit, and then, scoot your hip away with your left. Yeah, now come around with that. Yes. Now butterfly hooks. Very good. That was your first matrix. Good job, bud. Yeah, and then at the same time, you want to clip the far hip, and then make sure you don't go too deep with this one. You want this to be a little more shallow, actually.
Gotcha.
Like that. That's going to make it easier. So now your right hip or right hand can come up and grab the hip and relax here. So now, see how this is already starting to go too deep? I want you to keep it shallow. You want it to be shallow the whole time. Don't go too deep. That's going to make everything harder. Okay, there you go. Now grab the hip. Now left foot on the floor. Yep, shrimp your hips super far out. Now let go of the underhook and bring your left knee through this gap. Yep, come all the way through there. Butterfly hooks. There you, nope. There you go. Now pull him down. Thank you, Justin. All right. Again, you don't have to be able to use this in sparring yet, but just doing this is going to develop your kind of like mobility and your pattern recognition, and later on you'll be able to use it. Cool.
Gotcha.
Back steps. Divi, do it again. I feel you're spinning a little too much.
Okay.
Right? Because I think that's gonna make the guy kind of backstep you. Let me do it. What's up, you will? No problem, bud. Good to see you. So when you're here, backstep just a little bit. You kind of went like almost here, and I think you're gonna end up possibly with him stepping this, yeah. And now you're gonna end up in X guard. We don't wanna add that extra step in, right? So if I can, when I'm here, I just wanna clip here, and I don't wanna go too far through. I just wanna sneak around there. That's how you get that nice gliding motion, right? The other thing, go back, is if you do end up like this is a common thing that I see happen with you guys, is that if you do this and you clip really hard, go ahead and bend your knee, and you bring the guy down a little bit, that's okay, you can do this style, but go ahead and backstep now. Right, when he goes here, we're gonna end up having to go more into like X hook finishes and things like that. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if possible, when they're up tall, I like to go straight to the back. When he's really tall, you want to do the second one. Okay. Yeah, because the first one where you stay on the floor, usually if he's really tall, it's going to be hard to reach the hip, so you have to break him down. Yeah. So instead of trying to break him down, I'm trying to jump up to it. Come here one more time. Right? And it's okay. You can break them down sometimes, and that still finishes. Right? But just how I play it, I like to chase around it because I feel like you get the back smoother without the issue of getting it like caught in 50-50 or something. So if he's up here, and Victor's very tall, if he's up here and I go here like this, it's harder to reach. So when I hop up on my shoulder, it gives me a lot of extra range, right? Now I don't even have to shrimp out. I can just hop there, boom, and go.
Back.
Yep.
This leg clips here.
Yeah. I kind of clip it at the same time, but yeah, that's cool. Yeah, go ahead. Shrimp out, good.
This arm, I mean, should I go here?
Yeah, I would be looking to get ready to catch it if he backsteps.
Okay, so I'm not
right.
back.
Yeah, you could run to it as well. You can go to it first, okay. And now you just want to be bringing that left through that pocket, and you got it, for sure. Looks good. Both are valid. You can chop them down or you can chase it. Either way is okay. But if you chop them down, more often you end up into crab ride and X hook variations. It's a little bit different. Now the big thing is like this can be very shallow behind his knee, right? Stay tall if you can, like, yeah. See, and now when you put your left foot on the floor and shrimp your hip out, look, now let go of that underhook. And then just slide your left knee through this big pocket here. And now come around. There you go. That's it, right? And again, if you come up on your shoulder, you're going to glide easier through, right? Let me do it to you. So we're here, right? So I'm here, right? He steps back and posture up a little bit maybe. We're here, I clip here, right? On this one, like where he's at, I feel like I'm already here, so step back a little bit, right? So we're here, just step back just a little bit and stay like deadlifted up, like posture. Yeah, like that, with your legs straight. There we go. Yeah, like this. There I clip here. You see how I do that hop chop there? Now it's easy to come around there, right? And when I'm up on my shoulder, there's less of me on the mat, so I kind of glide easier. You see, it's easier for me to do that little slide out, right? But a lot of people make the mistake of going really deep with this underhook. Don't go deep, go really shallow with it, like right by the calf. That's okay. Right? And it's not even like I'm buckling, like a lot of people worry about their knee getting hurt because they're pressing like this. I'm more like digging with my heel. So it's a good angle that doesn't like hurt it. You see that? That's not dangerous at all, right? Then I grab the hip, right? And now because I'm sitting here talking, I'm not up on my shoulder, I can tap the floor and scoot out. And look, see, this is wide open to come through. And then now that pries me around, and then I can pull him down. If he leans forward, I could come up. In this case, we just go there. Okay, you're here. So as he postures up, let him posture. Release the collar, posture all the way up. Remember, you want this to fall. Let me do it. Let me do it. And he goes to posture up really hard. Let your leg fall on the inside, not outside. If you fall inside, now it's very easy to switch over for the matrix. And even if I can't hit the matrix, I could go here and come underneath the X guard, start bumping him out. And now this can all start turning into different stuff here. See? So somehow, however, we hit the omoplata. As soon as I hit here, I don't even stay on the sleeve. I just underhook because like his wrist, see his wrist can't come back this way because I'm so tight with the underhook. This is kind of clipped in, right?
And this is no matter the matrix.
I just like to do this immediately anyways, and the matrix comes pretty often. So then as soon as I go here, very often they deadlift. Boom, and it's really easy to hit and come around. If he doesn't give me that response, right? If I hit the omoplata right here, and I go here and he doesn't respond, I can drop this so my heel goes in the armpit, I push him forward, and then I clip there and I can go. Or, depending on how they respond, sometimes I just underhook here like this, and then he'll center up into me to avoid the matrix. Yeah, and then I can chase back into the triangle armbar or whatever, right? So you kind of have to take what they give you.
Probably go for the omoplata in the first.
Usually I go collar sleeve, hit the omoplata, underhook, and almost always as soon as I hit the underhook, they try to deadlift out of the omoplata and it hits. It's super common.